A couple of days ago, I put up a poll on LinkedIn about freelancing, and I realized that a lot of people are quite unsure how to get clients. And that is what is preventing them from freelancing more and jumping into freelancing as a full-time job. There's some really helpful people in the comments who gave a lot of good advice like put your brand out there, be active on social media, and so on. And while all of these suggestions are really helpful, I constantly see that nobody mentions emailing. I've been freelancing since the 10th standard, and at that point in time, creating an Instagram account was not that important. The advantage emailing has over social media is that you can control your audience, which leads to a much faster conversion to business. You'll also be able to choose the kind of briefs you want to work on. Now, when I was 14, I used to sit back, make a map, figure out through articles and various other publications who could be a potential customer. But today the process is so much more simpler. Use LinkedIn, use Crunchbase or any other platform like that and figure out which companies are new, which companies have just gotten funding, which agencies have onboarded a really good client, and so on. One tip I have for you is focus on companies who will want work which you've already delivered. So let's say you've done a great job in the fintech domain, target fintech companies or agencies which have worked with fintech companies. After that, compile all your fintech work in one place and shoot an email. Now, drafting emails is what I know a lot of designers have a problem with, because I've always, asked people on LinkedIn that if you're looking for a freelance project, ping me, and I get thousands of links and long paragraphs in one email, and it's very difficult to read that, guys. You have to make it super crisp. This is a framework which usually works. Start off your email by saying something like, hey, you got funding, congratulations, you just onboarded this client, that's really great, or you did a campaign and I loved that, and maybe what you liked about that. And then use that to segue into you saying, hey, you got funding, maybe you want to grow, you onboarded a client, maybe you need people with fintech expertise, or you've done this kind of work with this kind of style and I can provide that. And then talk a little bit about yourself, that you're somebody who's been in the industry for so many years, you have an expertise in this and this, and you'd love to see if there is any way you can work. After that, add in one link which leads them to your work. Don't attach 10 decks and 20 drive files. And then just sign off. Keep it crisp and simple. Now, what if they don't reply? Now, even more underrated than emailing is follow-ups. Follow-ups is what will get you your responses. Ideally, try and follow up 3 times. And please don't make follow-up spammy. You have to respect the fact that you're cold mailing this person. You can't be very annoying. Hey, I'm looking for a response. Hey, it's been a long time, question mark. That's not professional. What I try and do is address the fact that it's a cold email. And I definitely try and tell them that, hey, it seems that you're not keen because you're not replying to me. So I'm going to hold off this conversation to a future date. But love your work, would love to be in touch. And if you ever want to know more, here are my details, contact me. Now what you need to do is do this as a process every day. Mail 5 people, 6 people, 10 people on a weekly basis, if not more. And after a month of doing this, you'll start seeing a bunch of leads coming your way. The initial ones may not convert, but trust me, you will build some good relationships. Do try this method and see if it works. And if it does, please let me know. Thanks.